Hello, everyone. How are you doing today? Thank you for stopping by and attending this channel, this show. So I can see we have a few people here. We already about 12 people here. So I can see all familiar channels here. Pretty much see some new channels also as well. So if you guys haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Um, and you can be invited to the show. And the only one requirement, you have to be subscribed to subscribe to my channel. So please subscribe. And also, if you want to check out that swag at the in the description. So I mean, no purchase necessary, and purchase will not increase chance of you to get on this show, but it would be nice if you support this channel. So, well, with that out of the way, let's bring out our today's guest, which is Precision Angling. And let's just say hello, and we'll start. How you doing tonight, sir?
Pretty good. How are you guys doing?
All right, we're doing fine. There's some more people coming in now. All right, so we'll start. All right, so let's start with the simple question. As you know, every show I start. Some people know, some people don't. What is your name, sir?
My name is Josh Hurd, Huard.
All right, Josh.
I live up in the great state of Maine.
All right, great. Yeah, and in the Maine, you have a good fishing there, huh?
And yeah, that was pretty good. Can't complain.
Looking at your videos, you've been fishing summer and winter all throughout.
Yep. 365 days a year.
All right.
All 4 seasons.
Cool. All right, so let's start. Let's talk about your YouTube channel.
Yeah, absolutely.
So when did you start your channel?
I started about a year and a half ago. Spring of last year. It was right around May-ish, mid-May-ish or so.
Okay, yeah, and it's been what, 1.5 years now?
Yeah, it's been about a year and a half.
And you're already over 1,000 subscribers?
I'm running right around 1,350 right now.
Yeah, pretty cool. Are you gonna share your success and how you got there that fast?
Just grinding, video after video. I try to get out a video at least once a week. I prefer twice, sometimes 3, depending on what the week looks like. But just grinding with the videos, trying to put out good content. Since all these live streams have been popping up, I've been trying to hit them nightly, just chatting around with people, meeting new people, and it's worked pretty good. It's really helped move that channel to the point it is.
All right, so can you tell, when you started your channel, what actually drive you to begin this journey?
My biggest thing was just to share my fishing experiences. It's kind of my biggest hobby I do is fishing. I've been doing it since I was a kid. And started with just pictures on forums and places like that. And, just got a lot of attention, through pictures. And
I'm sorry.
And figured I'd just try, the YouTube route. Pretty good.
I'm sorry, my phone rang here.
Yeah.
My home phone. All right, so and I've noticed that the videos that you have there, you're pretty much going after the bass, pike, trout. What other species are you actually fishing there?
Primarily bass, pike, trout, some salmon. I got into jigging for crappie last winter, so I've been hitting them mostly in the winter. I tried them a couple times in the spring. Um, so that's pretty much it. Bass, pike, trout, salmon, crappie. We do have some saltwater species I'm going to try for this coming season. We have some striped bass I'm going to try to hit. I may try some lake trout this year. I'm not sure if I'll actually make it because I'm like 2 hours away. But yeah, that's primarily what I fish for.
All right. Um, then for how long you've been fishing now?
Since before I can remember. My parents had me out. Since I was a young kid. I have pictures of me fishing. Before I can even remember. So yeah, I don't know, since I was 2 or 3. I really kind of took off. My brother, I have a brother that's 2 years younger than I am, and we kind of took off. When I was 10 and he was 8, my parents had a camp, and we kind of took off on our own. When we was around that age, we kind of surpassed what my father taught us, and really branched out into what we fish for now. So I'd say right around 10ish is where kind of I started to branch out on my own, and kind of expand on what my father had taught me.
So you started pretty early.
Yep.
Yeah. I remember when I started fishing. I mean, my father wasn't much into fishing. I mean, he would go and fish, but he was busy.
Yeah.
So it actually, when I went to my grandmother's, and my uncle was there, he was a big fisherman.
Yeah, awesome.
And he was fished for crab, for carp, and all. And yeah, he would go, and for 3 days he would be, feeding the spot, and then on the fourth day he will come, and he was slaying some giant carp.
Yeah, no, them look fun. I caught a couple down in South Carolina about 10 years ago, and they were a blast. We were catching them out of just little mud puddles, it seemed like. But yeah, they were a blast. We were catching them, 20, 25 pounds. But we don't have them anywhere near us up here in Maine. I think the closest one has got to be, I don't even know. I think they may have some like down in New York, but I wouldn't be able to argue that.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to catch some here, because I have this spot here. It's full of carp. I mean, I was just pedaling on my kayak, and you can see them there.
Yeah,
running away. It's kind of big one, so I'm gonna try one day. So, yeah, all right. So we'll get probably closer to some personal information.
Yep.
About you, about your family and all that.
Yep.
How good you were angler, how good you in bed. No, that I scratched that.
Yeah.
That was a joke. I saw I saw a reaction though.
Yeah, no, that kind of by surprise.
So you married with children?
Yep.
So can you
Yep, I am. I have a 9-year-old daughter.
And you are, for how long you've been married?
Married for close to 11, 12. We met first year of college. I was 18. She was still 17. So we've been together for 15.
All right. So, and you have 9-year-old daughter.
Yep.
Yeah, looks like she's participating with you also as well there, right?
Yeah. No,
fishing with you and all.
Yep. No, she likes to ice fish. I don't push her if she doesn't want to go out. I don't bring her out. But yeah, if she wants to go out and it's nice out, she'll go out. She loves kayaking. She loves fishing out of the boat. So I'm pretty fortunate. It doesn't take much to get her out there.
Yeah, I'm rolling just the slideshow of your pictures there, and is that the big one? Is it pike or a muskie?
Let me pull it up. I have it stocked currently. I'll see if I can pull it up. Yeah, bear with me. I'm gonna shut the sound off. Yeah, for some reason on my end. Oh, I see what I gotta do. Okay, hang on. Still trying to find it. All right. Yeah. Okay. So, oh yeah, the big one was a pike. We have muskie here in Maine, but I never fish for them because they're like 6 hours away. Yeah. 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 No, she loves it. Yeah, she loves it. Yeah. No, that was a monster. That was a brute. Um, I'd say my personal one would be with my parents. We used to go up to Canada every year and fish some small trout ponds up that way when my brother and I were young again, again around 8 or 10. So that's probably my fondest memory. Um, all the memories getting out with my daughter now, are pretty memorable. I love them getting out there with her. Um, we went out last year, my daughter, brother, and I, and I think I actually sent you a picture with her holding a jig rod, my brother holding the pike in front of her. That was an awesome day because that was her first day where she was really solo on the jig rod, solo with a flasher, and she was just catching fish all day long. So um, with her and I, that one's right up there at the top too. Just seeing her get out there, and really start fishing solo. It was a blast to see her do that. What's one of my scary stories? Oh, I got embarrassing. I don't know. I probably don't have many embarrassing stories, but I got a few scary ones. Um, I was fishing with my buddy the second weekend of April, and the main lake we were fishing still had 2 feet of ice, and we were fishing the discharge stream out of that. And we were heading upstream, and the little motor he had weren't powerful enough to go upstream, so we got sucked downstream into a fallen tree, and the current sucked us under the tree, and we popped out on the other side, and we were pretty lucky because we could have got strained up against that or caught up on the tree limbs, and it could have been a bad day in a hurry. The water temp was probably tops 34 degrees, so I mean it was certainly hypothermia weather. Yep. But yeah, as far as embarrassing, I don't know. I can't say I have many embarrassing fishing moments. Yeah, I actually have a couple. I'm going to probably post here pretty soon. Just your typical falls. I was fishing the river late season, and I stepped on some wet leaves, and I fell just like a rock. I was on my back before I even knew I was falling. But yeah, just that type of stuff. Slipping on the ice fishing, um, slipping on rocks. When I fish the river, stuff like that, basically. I work in physical therapy. I work at I work at a local hospital. Um, I work in a outpatient clinic, and I also cover the hospital for people, fresh after surgery, fresh after car accident, any other type of accident, strokes, pretty much anything you name it. I've been doing that for 11 years. It's been a pretty good gig so far. Yeah, I've been making lures for just about 11 years. That's one of the first things I picked up on out of college was making lures. Outside of the fishing world, I hunt. I'm an avid hunter. Even though I haven't put anything on my channel, I'm an avid hunter, primarily whitetail. I do a little bit of bird hunting. Um, we do a lot of skiing. We downhill a lot. we have 4 or 5 mountains in Maine that we ski routinely. Kayaking, a little bit of hiking, a little bit of camping, a little bit of oil painting. Um, just normal stuff with my daughter. She's all over the state doing stuff. We have some state parks we go to, beaches we go to. So yeah, we're busy. There's always something to do. Yeah, no, they hang on 1 second. They're saying they're not your audio. No, everybody's saying they can't hear you. Um, I don't see anything yet. Yay.
And I think I know why. So you can you hear us?
It sounded like they couldn't hear you. If you guys can hear me, guys, we're trying to work on it.
Yeah. Well, that was me. That was me. Yeah.
Yeah, G Money said clear as a bell fits.
All right.
And
So
True
I know. Yeah, I was trying to. Yeah, I was trying to change something here, and yeah, I kind of mute um, my microphone on a software.
Okay. Peel in line said he still can't hear. Okay, nope, sorry, Miss.
He cannot hear Fitzyakin because
Yeah,
he's not that loud.
No. Yeah, I didn't get the Fitzyakin part. All right, yeah, True North said he can hear now.
All right, guys, do you have a?
All right, looks like we're both good.
Yeah, I mean I know because I just hit that by mistake, a button on the software.
Yeah.
All right. Hey guys in the audience, I know you're mingling all there. I mean it's great and all. We have like 15 people there. Do you guys have any questions? I mean, you can address it to me so I can actually see them on the screen. And
yeah, if you guys have any questions, fire away. I'll do my best to answer them.
So yeah, and while you were talking there, yeah, I mean, you made those beautiful spinner baits, but as I said, I had couple of spinner baits, especially the ones that with the double blades and stuff, kind of bigger one, kind of jiggy. I don't know how they called, but it's like a jig with a spinner or under spinner or over spinner, whatever they call. I never had a good luck on those for some reason here.
So some people don't. I mean that's my go-to lure is a spinnerbait. I mean I can throw that thing from ice out to ice in, and I catch fish all year round on it.
Maybe I should try, to try more, and because you have to throw them in the right condition, and when fish bites. Maybe I was just trying, there was no bites, and I how it is when fish doesn't bite, you have to go, you just going through those lures, all through, try this, try that, but I guess maybe I was getting to them when nothing was biting at all, so I just have to try more.
Yeah, I mean I use them all. I use them all hours of the day too. I mean I use them from pretty much dark to dark. I mean, I can catch a fish on a spinnerbait pretty much any time. They're my go-to.
Yeah, and you mentioned also, your hobby is is an oil painting.
Yep.
So, which is kind of interesting. And yeah, there are a few of your paintings there. It's kind of beautiful. I mean, do you have? I mean, you sent me 3 pictures of them. Do you have more, or that was pretty much all you had time for?
I actually give most of my oil paintings away, and I tried to get people. I mean, I tried to get people to send them to me, and most of them didn't come out well. I have a couple behind me. I don't know if you guys can see them that well.
Yeah.
But them are a couple ones that I did. But yeah, no, I mean, most of the ones that I make, I give away, as like Christmas presents and stuff. So yeah, I actually don't have a lot in house. But yeah, I tried to get as many pictures as I could. I'm just kind of scrolling through the chat here. That's why I keep looking down, everyone, in case you're wondering.
Yeah, I mean, I barely can keep up with this stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's moving pretty quick, actually.
Yankee Crank asking, what are the sizes of those baits?
Give me 1 second. I'm just going to type something. I'll get back to it. Yank Your Crank. I can make spinner baits anywhere from a 1/4 ounce up to an ounce. I can make them up to 2, but I find you need some pretty serious rod and reel to throw them around. The big inline spinners, them are 8 inches long, the ones I use for pike. Jigs, them are a 1/4, 3/8, or 1/2 ounce. Yeah, no, no, I currently don't make any bigger than 1 ounce. I can, but I don't. I just find you need too big of a rod and reel. But I do throw 3/4 quite a bit. That's one of my favorite sizes. Thanks, True North Angler, about the paintings there. I think we're pretty well caught up. Yeah, thanks, Andy Frank. I put a lot of time into them. How's it going, Dom's Fishing Adventures? Thanks for stopping in.
Yeah,
there, I'm all caught. We're all good in the chat there.
All right. I mean, we have a bunch of very familiar channels. We have True North Angler, Fitz Yakin.
Yeah, there's a lot of good channels.
Line. Yeah. North Folklores, Serving from My Home. All Bass Tail. Fitz Yakin again.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of good channels there.
G-Money Strong Outdoors, Poor Man's Reality. KLG Maryland Fishing TV. Well, yeah, we have many. What, we have 15 people here. Yeah, but not everybody participated in the chat though.
Yeah.
All right. So what else you can tell about yourself that may come to mind? Kind of personal, so people maybe will be interested to know.
Not a lot of personal stuff, really. I mean, snowmobiling is snowmobile. Just have the one and only daughter. We were lucky to have her. She was a miracle baby. So, we were fortunate to have, the one child. I plan on sticking in the physical therapy world. That's a great field. I really enjoy that. I get asked that all the time, if that's a field I'm going to stay into, and it's like, absolutely. I really can't think of a better job to do, than helping people all day long. Other than that, not a lot of personal stuff. My parents live about 20 minutes away. Grandparents live about 20 minutes away. Nothing too crazy, actually.
So your parents also close, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, we do a lot of stuff as a family, throughout the year. With my parents being so close.
All right, then talking about your fishing, I mean, your ice fishing. I mean, I'm watching and I kind of learned a lot. I mean, I've been fishing ice fish a long time ago. I pretty much was like a teenager or so, and
Yeah.
I mean, I've been here for 20 some years and I haven't fished at all. And now I'm looking at this. Well, yeah, I mean, it's much better than now. I mean, over back then, all I had a box with a bunch of lures and manual auger, and you just walking on the ice and you fish. I mean, here you can have fancy pop-ups and all kinds of things. But and this video, that you published today, I mean, that was actually really interesting. I've been actually looking at the pop-ups, different ones. So, and I was to see which to get, two people, one person, kind of thing, how easy it is to bring in and out, how much they weigh and stuff, and because at this point,
Yeah.
I'm ready to go. I'm ready to start ice fishing again, but I don't have any equipment yet.
Yeah, no, I mean, the thing with ice fishing, I mean, you can either, go cheap, you can go broke either way. I mean, ice fishing can be incredibly expensive. When you get into augers, shacks, jig rods, jig reels, I mean, just some jigs alone, I mean, you can spend $6, $7, $8 just on one little tiny jig, just to have a, pike or something, yank it, first time you drop it. But yeah, I mean, it's the good thing with ice fishing is you can go cheap and get quality stuff. But the thing with ice fishing, it's like you always want, the next best thing, and that's what gets expensive. But yeah, I mean, it's a great sport. I love ice fishing. What I like about it is you can just do so many different things out ice fishing. I mean, there's different ways to ice fish. You can jig, you can use traps. The options are pretty much endless.
But I can see more people just popped in.
Yeah, I was looking at the chat as well. Yeah, a couple.
Yeah, welcome to the stream, guys. Thank you for choosing us.
Yeah, real Canadian lunker hunter. Not much going on. Just chatting about some fishing stuff. Fishy, I went last year twice. Last year ice fishing first time, and used a Zebco Dock Demon. Yeah, you can use anything.
What is a Zebco Dock Demon? I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. I think it's a smaller rod, if I remember right. But yeah, you guys didn't ice fish over in the Ukraine, right? You guys don't have ice over there, right?
No, we did have ice there. I mean, that's the thing, when I was not a little teenager, maybe, I don't know, 12, 13, 14 years old, we actually had, it's probably here too. We had the ice, we had snow, we had a lot of it. So, and I remember, I was like in 6th grade or so. I would go. We would go to school, and coming back from school, just drop the books and everything, and we would run, ice skating or hockey playing, and all that. And yeah, we pretty much, I mean, the lakes were frozen.
Yeah.
And what they would do, I used to live next to the soccer field, and it was the soccer stadium, and it was open. So
Yeah.
and what they would do around the soccer field there was the running track. And what they would do, because it was in the open, in the winter they just ice the track.
Yeah.
And you have just big ring that you can skate on. And because it was cold, it pretty much once they ice it in the beginning of the winter, and it just stays like that the whole winter. So, but when I was probably 17 already, that time came that that was the last time they were trying to ice, in the open like that.
Yeah.
And I just didn't stay. And since then, I don't even remember they ever ice it, and it's pretty much started warming up. So, But yeah, we would go. Back then, we would go to lakes and we would get some fish. We were actually, for the most part, we were going after the yellow perch because we didn't have um, a bigger fish, like bass or trout over there.
Yeah.
In those lakes. So, but mostly for the perch.
Have you ice fished? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, have you ice fished over here in the States?
No, that's the thing, because I don't know if you know my story. I mean, on my previous stream, I actually was telling when I came here 20 years ago. I was fishing there all the time with my friend. We were going like every weekend fishing.
Yeah.
Either,
yeah, I remember.
Either it was summer or winter. But when I come here, uh, the problem that I saw, for me, just going to find places because everything is private, so it's just hard to find places even to go fish. So I kind of, and then of course, moving here and building new life, it's pretty much it got in the way of the fishing.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I didn't fish for 20 years, and I started fishing past September.
Yep.
This is the first time in 20 years I actually started fishing. And I haven't ice fished here either. And even right now, I mean, we have in the lakes, I mean, probably like half an inch or an inch of ice. So I cannot go fish banks or kayaking or anything, and I cannot get on the ice either. So we're pretty much stuck.
Yeah. Do you guys get more ice there? Or do you guys stick right around that inch mark?
Well, sometimes we'll get more. I mean, it's Delaware.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's cold, I mean, it will get frozen, but
yeah.
But I don't even know how it was, in the previous years because I didn't pay attention to it because I didn't go fishing, so I don't even know, what thickness of the ice was here. So hopefully, I mean, we should get some low temperature this week in a couple of days. So
yeah,
we'll see.
Yeah.
Maybe it will freeze, and we'll have enough ice, at least like 4 or 5 inches, maybe. Who knows?
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah. I mean, I ice fish on 3 all the time. I mean, depending on the lake. I mean, I wouldn't walk on 3 inches over 80 feet of water, but early season, we'll fish 2 or 3 inches, in water that's only 3 feet. So I mean, if you happen to fall through, you're just going to be up to your knees. So I mean, you wouldn't be in any serious danger. But yeah, I mean, you can get on the ice, with a couple inches. I shoot for 3. I fished on 2.5 before, but again, all shallow stuff.
Yeah. If it's yakin, we don't get. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if we get enough ice here and when, but in the past couple of winters, it's not cold enough, I guess. I mean, I know people go here and ice fish, but I see, some videos, people in Delaware fishing.
Yeah, I've seen people fishing from there. Yeah, you guys get enough ice. I think it takes a little longer than we do up here in Maine, but yeah, I've definitely seen people fishing down that way.
Yeah, hopefully in February we'll get a bit colder.
So are you guys getting that cold snap the next week or so?
We getting it actually this week.
Yeah, because I think up here, Saturday it's going to be a high of like 10 with 10-mile-an-hour winds. So Saturday's going to be pretty chilly.
Yeah, we should have Thursday. We should have at night like 6 degrees. But then if you look at that Saturday and Sunday, they saying it's going to be 45 again.
Yeah, no, that's a hard thing when you freeze and then you're right back up to 40, 50 degrees. That's what kills it. How's it going, Muser Outdoors? Sorry, I'm not sure how you pronounce that.
Hello, Muser. Saltwater Hooked. How you doing? Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, a couple new people I don't recognize. It's a good thing with these chats is you get to meet all kinds of new people.
Yeah, I was yesterday on the jack fishing live. Yeah, I met quite a bit of people there. So
yeah,
I can see they coming in. Looks like.
Yeah, I popped in there for a few minutes. Yeah, I met a few new people. Yeah, we're dropping pretty good too, Fitchyak, and we were 10 below this morning. I think tonight's going to drop, not quite that much because we're getting that blizzard coming in, but they're saying it's going to be another cold snow. Did you guys get that storm come up through? Oh.
Yeah.
No. Oh, got you now. Okay.
Yeah, I'm here. This storm that I mean, the one you're talking that's coming from Chicago.
I'm actually not sure where this one's coming from. We're getting one tonight. It was in I think New York yesterday or first thing this morning. I can't remember. I remember somebody saying it was in New York.
Yeah, I heard in Chicago. It looks like it's coming kind of from the southwest or something, from the middle, and going up northeast. So that's why I think that's what we're gonna get in a couple of days. It's actually coming here too. So or maybe we'll catch it.
Yeah, I didn't even really follow this one. We're only supposed to get like 6 to 10. So
yeah, KLG Maryland said that last year the Potomac River froze 8 inches. That he never seen this before.
Yeah, no, that seems like a lot for that river. I mean, there's some years here in Maine, our rivers don't even freeze 8 inches.
That's right. KLG Maryland fishing. Yeah, it's gonna drop to 2 degrees. Yep. I'm in Delaware, so I'm right across the border from you.
What do you guys get for snow down that way?
I haven't seen snow yet. I mean, we got like an inch or two.
Yeah.
Couple of times, and that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, it hasn't. Yeah, we haven't got nearly as much snow as we normally do. We normally get buried, but we've been getting a lot of ice this year, which I'd actually rather have snow. When you get ice, I mean, it's just nasty. All right, True North Angler said, "What's your best day of fishing that you've ever had? And what did you catch and how many?" Said this question is for both of you. So you want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
Go ahead, because your story will be much more interesting.
So I would say I have best day that I've ever had. I don't know, probably 3 that are very, very close. But if I had to pick one of them, again, obviously, outside of fishing with my daughter, that day I mentioned earlier, where she was fishing around catching, I mean, that's obviously, the best day I've ever had. But outside of that one, seeing her, fishing around by herself, we were pike fishing one day. It was my brother and one of my good friends. He just got back from overseas. He was in the military, and we were fishing a local pike lake. And we were just hammering pike every other cast. I mean, we probably caught, 40 pike in a matter of like 3 hours. I mean, you just couldn't keep them off the line. We got a couple in the 12 to 15 pound range that evening, and it was just fantastic. So I'd say probably that one, outside of fishing with my daughter that day last year, that's probably the best one, just because of the size of the pike we were catching. It was just nonstop. I mean, I've never seen a day like that since. I mean, them pike were just stacked up on top of each other. So I'd say that's probably the best day I've had. I don't know, like per person, we must have each caught, 30 pike per person in, a 3-hour time frame. So we caught probably close to 100 total.
Yeah, well, I mean, as I said, I just started fishing, so I didn't see much yet here. But back in Ukraine, I remember, we were catching carp, and we were catching them at night. So I can see a lot of people catching catfish here at night. But we were catching carp in there. So, and of course, all the big ones there at night, they come in to the shallows, to feed. And yeah, we were catching like, I don't know, 10, 15, 20 pound carps.
Nice.
So, I mean, since I started fishing here in September, I don't know, to say that I caught many. No, I wanted to catch bass because I was watching. I mean, in Ukraine we didn't have bass, so when I saw people catching it here, so I really wanted to try it, to fight that fish.
Yeah.
And yeah, when I got in September, so I got on that on our pond there. There are plenty of them. So yeah. So my personal best 3.9 pounds right now. So of
That's
course,
awesome.
I hope I'm gonna beat it this spring.
Oh, I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will. You guys have some big bass down that way. You shouldn't have any problem smashing that.
Hello, I Fear Zone. Thank you for stopping by. We appreciate that.
If you guys have any other questions, feel free to fire away. Try our best to answer them. If we missed any questions, feel free to repost them.
Yeah, I'm just trying to scroll and see if we missed anything.
Yeah, I've been kind of going back and forth as well. It's easy to miss stuff. You get talking, then you're going on one comment, and don't realize you missed a bunch of comments and questions.
Yep. All right, guys. If you want to retype, if you missed one of your questions or something, you can retype so we can actually see it.
Have a good night, Poor Man's Reality. Take care. Thanks for stopping in.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Poor Man's Reality. Really appreciate that.
Pretty good turnout. Got 18 thumbs up. That's pretty good for a quick stream.
Yeah.
So, what are your fishing plans for this coming year?
Well, I'll try to find different spots to go. So
Yep.
even when I started, I didn't know where to start. I was using Google Maps and Google Earth, trying to find out places and spots. But now that I got acquainted with G-Money Strong Outdoors and Poor Man's Reality, I mean the local guys here in Delaware. So I'm gonna get all this information much quicker, where to go and where to fish.
No, I mean that's the awesome thing about YouTube is just the amount of people you can connect with. I mean, especially somebody like from yourself, that's not from the area, and I mean being able to hook up with guys like that, that grew up in that area. I mean, it's hard to beat that.
Yeah, I mean when I was starting out, I mean I didn't even know. I mean some spots I actually uncovered watching YouTube videos.
Yeah.
So the local guys were going, and I was like, okay, let me see where that place is, and kind of and then I look at the Google Maps, and it's like, oh, it looks like that's the place. So I was pretty much kind of following other people.
Yeah. Now, refresh my memory. Did you fish with G Money? I know you guys are doing.
Yes, we did that Yankee crank.
Yeah.
Around the world, we pretty much started the first leg, and I fished with them down, and I had to drive like an hour and 40 minutes to meet them, and they brought me to a nice private lake.
Yeah.
And that was actually the first pickerel I caught in my life in that lake, and they were just smacking it.
Oh yeah, no, pickerel are actually they're actually pretty fun. Up here in Maine, they get a pretty bad rap, but they're actually a blast to catch. I mean, they're actually good eating too. I mean, in my opinion, I think they're one of the best eating fish out there.
So I mean, I know the pickerel, yeah, bed wrapping is like, I mean, it's all the same family, the pike and pickerel and muskie.
Yeah.
Because like in Ukraine, we didn't have any of this variety. I mean, all we had just pike.
Yeah.
So, but I don't even know what's the difference between the pickerel and northern pike. I mean, I know the difference in size and all, but is there a distinguished difference between those species, or I don't even know.
I don't know, like getting into the genetics between the two, but I mean, I'd say the biggest one is the availability of the size you can get with them. I mean, they're all in the same family, they just have, different genetics. Pickerel don't get as big as the, pike and muskie. Pike and muskie are very similar, and they can actually, they can do a little bit of crossbreeding. That's how you get the tiger muskie, which is actually a sterile fish. So last I knew, the pike muskie combo, can't reproduce. But they're actually a beautiful fish. But So they're close enough where they can reproduce, but they just for some reason have a completely different look.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I know that the pickerel doesn't grow as big, and pike grows big, but the muskie can be just humongous.
Yeah. Yeah, our state record pike is 31.8. Our state record muskie is just under that, like 31.2.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. So I mean, they're within ounces of each other. But yeah, the pickerel fun. I mean, they're great for kids. I mean, there's nothing easier than bringing a kid, to a pickerel pond and just letting them hammer pickerel all day long.
Mm-hmm, yeah. Yeah, Fitzhagen said that the pickerel is a good eating, and he said only because he saw you cook one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I missed that comment. Yeah, only because I saw you cook one. Yeah, a lot of people don't touch them up here in Maine because they're so bony. They have that extra set of Y bones, which is obnoxious. If you cook it traditionally, whether you fillet it traditional or you just kind of bake it, the fish whole, them Y bones are obnoxious to the point you don't even want to eat them. But for you guys that watched my video, there's a technique you can do where you can fillet them and get 5 boneless fillets, and that's certainly the way to eat any of them Y bone fish. The pickerel, the pike, the muskie. It's pretty much a must, if you want to eat them.
So I mean, even with that, so pickerel is much bonier than the muskie or pike, right?
No, they all have that same Y bone structure. The
the
pickerel,
same thing.
pike, muskie. They all have their rib cage, and they have an extra set of Y bones, which is absolutely obnoxious if you want to eat one.
Yeah. Hello,
Alan
Outdoors. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it.
Yeah, took the words right out of my mouth. Chris Dog Outdoors, thanks for stopping in. Just hit 400, looking to get to 500.
Well, I mean, if you can see somebody here, you don't know, just go check them out, mingle, and you can get it.
Yeah, I mean, that, in my opinion, that's the best way to grow is just chat with people, get on people's channels, comment, follow their channel. I'd say I've grown more just by doing that than I have anything. That goes a long way. If you show support to other people, they're more likely to show support back.
Hello, Braden, Sports and Outdoors.
Yeah, how's it going, Braden's? I can't remember if we said hi or not yet. A lot of new people coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I popped on Alan's stream real quick before I came onto yours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he had a stream going. I would assume he's probably done now.
Oh, my buddy joined to support me. Yuri, hello. He said hello from Hudson River. Yeah, he's in New York.
Yeah, Yuri, how's it going? I probably wouldn't have pronounced it like that.
Well, my name is written the same thing. My name is Yuri too, so.
Oh, it is.
And it's written exactly the same.
True North Angler asked, who got you guys into fishing, and at what age did you start? Question for both of us.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we already talked about it, but I guess he came late, so let's do it again.
Yep. My parents got me into fishing when I was young. I mean, I have pictures of me fishing before I can even remember. I mean, at the age 2, 3, 4 years old. So yeah, I started around that time with my parents. My grandfather fished, although I don't remember fishing with him. He passed when I was young. So yeah, that basically sums it up for me.
Yeah. Well, and I started as I mentioned, it's my uncle that actually got me hooked on fishing. He was a big fisherman. He was going fishing all the time. So I remember, I probably started. I don't know, maybe I was like 6, 7 years old.
Yep.
I remember he would wake me up 4 o'clock in the morning, and it's like, I don't know. I mean, I was so excited to go fishing in the evening, but in the morning, because I didn't know if I want to go or not.
Yeah.
But yeah, still, we were going and we were going many times overnight in the summer. So we put the um, we put the tent and sleep over and all, and have all the tackle sitting um, overnight, and we were catching big carp and some other species. I don't even know what's the name of it. They look like a walleye, but I don't know if it's a walleye or not.
I'm not familiar with walleyes. I know they have what's called a sauger, but I don't know the difference. Maybe like the sauger's a little lighter, a little more silvery, but yeah, I wouldn't be able to argue that either way. Cole Outdoors just stopped in. What's going on, buddy?
Hello, Cole. Alan, thank you for stopping by. So, Cole, what's going on?
I was chatting with Cole earlier, and he's trying to get a, I don't know, like a walleye or a perch tournament going. He's going to try to orchestrate somehow.
Oh yeah, I heard that. Yeah, he wants to do the the yellow perch tournament.
Yeah.
Was it? I think it's gonna be one day.
Yeah, I had to leave the chat early, so I'm not sure what they actually landed on. I think he initially wanted it to be walleye. Then everybody was saying it should be multi-species, and as I was leaving, I think it was getting narrowed down to yellow perch. Cole says he's just warming up. Been a long day. Yeah, no, I hear you. Long day here too. Work, get home, getting ready for this blizzard coming in tonight.
Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna get here. I mean, I don't think we're gonna get any blizzard. I mean, we'll get the low temperatures, but there's nothing about the snow or anything. So I'm not sure what we're gonna get here.
Yeah, they're predicting 6 to 10. So I mean, we'll be anywhere in that range. Yeah, Cole said they're doing a yellow perch tournament.
Yep. All right, guys. The Monster Outdoors is 2 away from 200. Please make it happen. Just 2. I mean, I know there's not many. It's only 9 people watching, but I think we can find 2 people to bring him to 200.
Yeah, 2 should be pretty easy. I actually don't even know if I have him. That, for some reason, doesn't ring a bell. We'll find out right now. I do not. So there's... Oh, no, I was. No, I don't want to unsubscribe. Cancel that.
One more, guys. There is one more.
Yep,
at $1.99.
Yeah, I'm already subscribed. I almost unsubscribed from him. That wouldn't have been good.
And he is at 200. There you go.
Awesome.
Thank you, guys.
Cole Outdoors just got him to 99. Somebody else must have got him.
Yep.
Yeah, it looks like Cole and Fitz got him.
All right, there you go. All right, guys, thank you for stopping by and give your time for our stream here. So I hope you like it. I mean, I don't know. I'm not much of an interviewer, but I mean, I'm just trying to do something, something different and get people more on the personal level, kind of something to see beyond the videos. And also, I mean, I know now much more about you. I mean, you've been supporting me from the beginning when I just started and just popping up. You supported me everywhere, every turn. So I really appreciate that. But even though, I didn't know much about, I mean, you supported me, we watched each other's video and support. But yeah, now I know a lot more, so it's kind of more personal.
Yeah, no,
relationship.
I think it went pretty well.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean,
I think it went well.
I mean, I'm not funny, not drunk, maybe if I would get beer, maybe we'll do the jog session here. But But I'm not that kind of personality anyway, so I cannot compete with Jack. I just can't.
Yeah, no, I mean that's the thing. You just gotta be yourself. You can't try to be everybody else. People see right through that. Like so easy. I mean, you can tell when somebody's not trying to be themselves. And my opinion, I'd just rather be with somebody that's being themselves, whether it's somebody's funny, somebody's more of a dry personality. I don't really care. Just as long as they're being genuine.
Well, yeah, I think the same. I think the same thing. Yep. Call outdoors. The thing is that I do work Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. So I mean, I see you coming live every morning, but the thing is, I cannot even attend. I mean, sometimes if I have 5 minutes, I can pop in into chat, and just hit thumbs up and say hello and all. But in the morning when you do your shows, I'm actually at work. So
he does them on the weekends too. You can maybe catch him on a weekend sometime.
yeah, if some weekends, yeah, I may do that, but yeah,
That,
during
that's
during the week, just impossible.
Yeah. No, I mean it's the same with me. I've been on his live stream a few times on the weekend, and I just can't make it during the week. Same thing, I work, and I mean there's zero chance I can actually be on. I'll pop in and say hello at work, but on like breaks and stuff. But yeah, I pretty much hit his stream on the weekends.
All right, cool. I mean, if that works for you, let's do something. Yeah, let's set something up. I mean, on the weekend I can be available, but yeah, during the week, I just cannot do it.
Yeah, I think he goes around 10. I think that's when he has it set. I think he goes from like 10 to noon, maybe 9
Uh,
to noon. I can't remember.
yeah, I think I've seen him go in 9 as well. So
Maybe it's 9. I think he's in a different time zone. I think he goes at, I don't know. Yeah, I think he's 9. Yep. Let's see.
all right.
Yeah, Fitch Yakin said, haha, get drunk, Fishy. You see that comment?
Well, yeah, you know what my wife said. My wife said you're not talking much, but when you have a bit of alcohol, she said you cannot stop talking. So maybe I need a little bit of that.
Yeah, no, maybe. I'm the same way. I don't drink, and the few times I do drink, I get a little more chatty than I normally am. Yeah, Cole said sometimes 9.
Yeah, he's in Eastern time. Yeah, I know he's Eastern, but yeah, he goes 9 because I usually, when I sometimes, I'm on a train and I'm getting to work and I see the notification pop up that call goes live. So yeah. So yeah, Cole, if you wanted to set something up on the weekend, I mean, we can do it definitely.
Yeah, it's normally a good crew too. When you get that weekend crew going, I mean, it's normally a good crew.
Yeah, yeah, a few shots of vodka. Yeah, maybe a couple. That will get things going a bit faster. But then then I may have a trouble to concentrate,
Yeah, hey,
even to do to do show.
that makes for a good stream though. Yeah, I can't believe you went for 18 hours straight, Cole. That's insane.
Yeah, Cole, that was interesting. I mean, I saw it was 18 hours, but I saw you coming in, you coming in, you coming in, and it's like looks like you got some breaks or something. That's how you've been running. Because I saw notification popping up that during that time, uh, Call
I
Outdoors is live. Call Outdoors is live, like
I
several
think
hours.
I think YouTube will only let you run for like 6 or 8 hours. So if he was pushing that time frame, that may be.
Oh, probably that's what it was. Yeah, he was just hitting the YouTube limit and restarting. Okay, so that makes sense. Yep.
Yeah, he said it would have to be a Sunday. Um, that he has the next 2 Saturdays booked. Yeah, he said
Yeah.
no for the
Let's
short.
yeah let's talk and set something up. Call then.
What was that?
Yeah, I'm telling to call. Let's set something up. Let's just get
Oh,
in touch. I mean,
yeah.
get in touch with me on Instagram or something, and we'll set something up. We'll come up with some day. I mean, it doesn't have to be this or next weekend, whatever.
Any other questions, guys?
Yeah, it looks like pretty much. I mean, it's only 6 people watching, and we're already in top of our hour, so.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll wrap up.
Sounds good.
At this hour, and thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you guys for supporting us. I hope you like this show. You know, I'll be continuing this show every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern time. I already have some people that will be coming to my show, and yeah, I mean, eventually, I would need to find more people. So if you guys are interested to be on the show, just drop me a line, either Instagram or Facebook, or you can just shoot me an email. It's fishyangler@gmail.com, and we'll set something up.
Yeah, perfect. And thanks for inviting me. I had a good time.
Yeah, thank you for coming here.
Yeah,
one cast, one fish. Thank you for stopping by. We're pretty much wrapping up. We are at the top of our hour already, so. All right, guys.
All right. Big thanks, everybody.
Thank you, everybody, and I'll see you next Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time.
Perfect. Very good.
Have a good night, guys.
Yeah, you too. Can you still hear me? Hello, hello.
Yes, I still can hear you. I'm stopping
the
stream.
Okay. All right.
Well, let's see.
I appreciate you having me on. I had a good time.